Hi there, Dave 12, Mark 2.0, rebuilding our VW T4 Westfalia. Today I would like to speak more about how Foris is doing the job on the body. But before that, I would like to answer in a quick way to Hugo that on yesterday video about cleaning the fridge. He asked so how I can do it without actually taking down the kitchen. So here's the answer, and it's pretty easy. So usually you have these panels that it's easy to remove. So you just need to slide and push the panels and you can remove it, and you can access actually the motor of the fridge. So what you need to do is set a little screw here, and here we go. So here you can access the motor. So what I did, I just use here the pressure air and clean a little bit from the dust. It was pretty much dirt as well. So we're gonna put these back. All right, as well, it will be good to clean this area. And if you want to access actually these, it's pretty easy. This is the transformer. So you have two screws here, and then in the back it just lies under a piece of metal. So you just take out the two screws here and you can access this one. Of course you have to take out the power cable, and you can as well, because here it was really dirty and I use pressure air to clean it. So now it's fine, and I will put it back in this place. What about, for example, cleaning the two pipes? That's pretty easy, but you have to access from the other side. So from here, you will find here there's a metal part. Actually, is this one that actually cover the pipe from the gray tank. You have to take out 6 screws from here, and actually you can access the gray tank pipe, and from here there's a hole in between. You will be able to access the pipes that are just put with metal things like this one. So you can actually take them out, clean them, and just put back in place. Well, for the inside, it's pretty much easy. You just open, and as I told you yesterday, I usually use vinegar in order to clean. And I hope that it's a good reply for Hugo. So let's check now the job that Foris is doing on the body. So back here in the other part of Great Westy workshop, as you can see, this is the work from the last couple of days of Foris. So we replace this part, these parts, and this part as well. So a little bit more about, because I asked Foris today what's the difference by taking the small parts from the old VW T4 that it's outside, that it's in really good condition as far as rust on the body, and eventually buy new pieces. So first of all, of course, it's about budget, because the problem of Mork, it was that I have a lot of small spot of rust all over the body. So I just check on some online shop for accessories for T4, and just buying all the parts that I will need in order to just fix a little part of rust. It will cost me more than €1,000, actually 1,500 euro. Of course, the second, it's about being original. So Of course, there is a difference between original body from the VW and the one that you can find online. Of course, it will be less time because, for example, I saw that instead doing all these job like cutting small parts, you can actually buy all these pieces and just change it in maybe half a day. So all these job can be done in maybe 1 week. But of course, you have to balance your budget, and what Foris is doing is try to not let me spend a lot of money on the van and just try to have a perfect body that will last for the next 7-8 years in terms of rust. Of course, he tried to protect as much as possible the body. So, for example, on some parts, he put some chassis coat that it's a black painter that actually stop the rust process, and as well the gray part that you see here, it's an aluminium filler that will protect even better the body from water and rust and everything. So of course, these kind of job that Foris is doing, it's time consuming because it's small pieces and every piece has to be cut perfectly from the other van and welded here on morgue. But I'm pretty sure, and that's the feeling, that good jobs takes time. So I think that the moment I will cry is when I will see Mork finish in his beauty and pretty much as a new van, and with all the safety that we need in order to travel, especially for the body parts. So that's the difference between, of course, what you can use and buy parts from online shop and change them. That's not a problem. You have to manage a bigger budget, for example. And I think at the end, probably not the same quality if we speak about the metal. So will be different. Will probably these new parts will need more aluminum filler and more protection in order to be as the same level as the original parts. So the tips is, of course, we were lucky because we have a T4 in a good shape just in the front yard. So if the person that will do the job on your van doesn't have one, of course the first things will be for the mechanic to go to find in some parts just and to try to find first the original one, and then eventually the last solution could be to buy new parts for the van. So yeah, that's it for today. I think I covered pretty much everything. The bad news is that, this week we're gonna finish with the left side. We're gonna start next week with the right side. And Foris tell me that there's a lot of problem there, and especially because there's a side door, could be a little bit more problematic. But we already start this job and we need to finish it, and we'll see. That's the only way. Just keep on rolling. So that's it for today. See ya.